Boom, 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 boom. We are live right now. Come join us. I got the link to my page in my bio, so go hit it. The Ranger Review is live right now. Boo! Happy Friday, Ranger Nation. This has been... Oh! This has been my home for, like, the last week or so. Wow. It has been a really crazy week. It's Heisei week, so I changed up, like, all of the displays. I have a ton of Rider stuff up. Today is Ultraman Day. Happy Ultraman Day. There's just so many amazing things that are happening this week. So we're gonna give it just another minute or so if anybody can come in to catch the beginning of it. But I'll go ahead and start off by saying, one, I'm gonna say I need to bring my chat up so I can see it a little better. But two, this stuff, I know it's divisive. This stuff about like the Illuminati came out with. So this is kind of my plan to deal with it, because I am going to talk about it, but I don't want people to just be like blah, 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 in the middle. So I'm basically going to do the Ranger Weekend review and not talk about that stuff. And then once I cover all the other news, then I'm going to get to those, because I know that those two articles that they had come out are going to have a lot of discussion. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to weigh in on it, and I kind of feel like that would be the best way to do it. That way we don't have to limit that conversation, but at the same time, anybody who really does not care can just, you know, end it in Ultraman news like normal and be on their way. So I'm hoping that this is going to be the best way for everybody to, I don't know, to kind of enjoy this. Let's see here. All right, I don't even have chat up over on the side. It's gonna be one of those days. It's been one of those days. This is my third time talking into this microphone today. What's up, everyone? Kelly, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be nice. It's my sister. She's my big sister, too. Moira, it's gonna take a minute to come through, but thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Oof. How has the heat been here? It's been bad. The heat index has been like 103 every day. Horrible. I hate it. That is strange. Why did... Because for some reason the alert box also got muted. So let me pretend this is what it's gonna go. Thank you.
Have a good weekend and happy Heisei week.
Heisei! That is not how you say that. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the Power Ranger news. So the first thing, if you are new, welcome. Some of this might be your first ever Ranger Week in review because you found me through Heisei Week. So hi, welcome. Normally this is more of a, well, it's not scripted because I can't write scripts to save my life, but it's normally recorded and edited, but this week has been crazy with all the live streams and stuff. So here we go. We're doing it live. I hope you guys enjoy. Oh yeah, there's that thing right there, so YouTube can officially know that this is not a product for children. Have to... Zach! Hi, Zach. Y'all know Zach. He's been, what, we've been in 2 streams already together. It's been fun. He's a really fun guy. He's from Ranger Command Power Hour, Power Ranger podcast, if you are interested. I'm ready to go, man. I was great on panels. Thank you. Thanks, Cordell. I've been trying to read the chat as I do it to interact with you guys. And thanks for being so, I'm 13, so I'm okay. There you go. All right. Do I need to do... Here, I'm going to do the Ranger Liz logo. This is me. That is me. Okay, and then we're going to do the Ranger Week in Review intro movie. I have to supply my own sound effects here because I put them all together. Yep, we are classy here at the Ranger Week in Review. First topic, notes. Oh yeah, again, if you're new here, hi, welcome. What I do is I start with Power Ranger news, work my way through like normal news and then like merchandise and stuff like that. And then I move on to Tokusatsu news where I talk about Kamen Rider and then Sentai and then Ultraman. And lastly is any other random Tokusatsu news that I can possibly get my hands on. Thank you. Thank you for the sound effects. I appreciate that. Oh, where should we start? We're gonna start with Ranger news. Kabam! Oh, real quick shout out. These aren't them. These aren't my new graphics. But Heirloom, who is another YouTuber, sent me some awesome. You guys probably saw it on the title card. But he made me some really awesome new things up there. Oh, I forgot to say the catchphrase. And I don't have him for this week just because of all of this, but he's really awesome, and I should get a link to his channel below, but he made me some awesome, like, stuff for my channel, and I was really appreciative. Okay, here's your drink. We're all gonna need it, right? It's time. It's time. Zach, you weren't subscribed before! Okay. It's fine. It's fine, Zach. Not everybody remembers to sub. It's cool. Can I please spill if the series is canceled or not? Here, at the end of all of it, it goes, it's, if you believe them, it's canceled to the effect of they got rid of Toei, but they could still make their own suits. So, no, it's not canceled. That's the thing. Earlier this week, I did a show about that. I did one about that movie stuff that just came out today. I kind of just posted it and walked away because I, like, had to cook dinner. My daughter and I went outside, so... Anywho, guys, grab a drink. It's Friday, for crap's sake. We all really need this, I think. Kick back and relax, because the Ranger Week in Review, starting right now. Your old school sound effect. There we go. Thanks for joining me, everyone. My name is Ranger Liz. Welcome to the Ranger Week in Review, the show that goes over everything that happened in your world in Power Rangers and Tokusatsu. We are going to start with some Dino Fury news. Right? We're gonna go to Ranger stuff. Also, happy Ultraman Day, happy Heisei week. Don't forget, Heisei Generations Forever is tomorrow. I'll have links to that at Nerdist. Is gonna be awesome. Woo! Dino Fury can officially film. Anyone know when it's coming back? No. Dino Fury is able to film in New Zealand. Yes, because remember at first, right now, obviously, because of COVID and everything, we didn't know are they going to be able to let him in, but we did find out that the Lord of the Rings series, Cowboy Bebop, Sweet Tooth, there were very few productions, but there were some that were allowed to come into film, so that should not be giving us any issues as far as filming goes for the next season. Very excited about that one. This is, here's the thing. So this is tomorrow, guys. If you're interested, I will have a link to it. So this is fun. It is a live Zoom reunion there's 23 Rangers. Every day I feel like they're like, oh, someone else. They say, oh, chat, if you could help them out. Are you gonna do questions at the end? Oh yeah, usually when it's all over, like, I just hang out and we answer all the chat and stuff. Hello, everyone. So yeah, Zoom meeting, at least 23 Rangers are going to be there. It is for charity, and it is a virtual thing, obviously, so it is not sold out. I do believe the tickets were about $25, but there's going to be, almost 25 Rangers that are all going to be getting together, and it is a benefit for Give Kids the World. It's a really great organization if you want to Google them, but they're the ones who are putting all of this together. So if you're interested at all in having it up, think it might be fun, it's $25, and it's for a really, really good cause. I really want to make sure that is tomorrow. Does conflict-ish with Heisei Generations Forever, I understand, but I really wanted to make sure that it's during Heisei Forever. Yeah, right. Heisei, if you're anyone who goes, what is Heisei? Heisei is a block of 20 years that for every Rider season, like 20 years of Rider in that chunk is called the Heisei era. There's way more to it than that, but that's your basic explanation there. I'm beast out, love your content, keep going. All right, superhero time. I wish. All right. Comic news already. I know. So there's all the stuff that I'm going to talk about. Ranger news. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about that movie news and stuff that came out. But remember, we're going to skip through that because we're going to give it a lot of time at the end, and I don't want to skip through it. So with that, we are going to go ahead and move on to comic news. This is one of those, oh, that's what it was. We get to comic news here. Who is that? Yeah, he's back. I think that's Draken. Might not be Draken. I think it might be. Tommy's looking at him like, I'm very, very confused. Kimberly obviously wants to punch someone. Billy's mad. I don't know. But this is the cover for, let me move it a little bit more so you can see that right there. There you go. Yeah, so this is going to be the cover for volume 14. And this is, again, the conclusion of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic. After that, we're thinking it's going to be like Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin. At least that was based off some Amazon stuff that I found. But, excuse me. Based on, I can't edit that out. So, based on what we found, there still should be more Power Ranger stuff on the way. Well, yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is ending, and this is actually the cover for issue 52 is what they're using for the cover for the trade paperback, and we hadn't seen it before with him in it. So that's kind of why it's more of a big deal. I think last week I announced that it was out for pre-order, but with this guarantees to show you that cover that we had for 52 was not complete. It does, in fact, have him right there. Awesome. Gaming news this week. I don't think there's really anything too much in the world of gaming news. I guess I should mention that I think it was that Legacy Wars had some maintenance, but that is about it. Oh, Play Renegade Renegade Studios, Heroes of the Grid, those do have pre-orders up for the last, like, pack and stuff. So if you didn't get it on the Kickstarter, you can go ahead and just get it pre-ordered from them directly from their site. I mean, the pre-orders is like, I'm going to guarantee that I get it. If you don't care and you just want to get it from their site, well, there you go. Merch news, however, this is where, yeah, man, this is going to get fun. We'll just start with the header. Actually, chat real quick. Take a drink. What do you guys want to talk about first? The helmet, the Psycho Rangers, or the Omega Cycle? I'll leave it to you guys for just a second while I get that picture and stuff in. But I want to know, because we have, I mean, these are just, they're awesome, right? They're awesome. We finally get pictures of it. Just that kind of the backstory and stuff in that is, we had known that this stuff was on the way just from leaks and stuff. I've covered it already, you know, subscribe and whatnot. The helmet least to most interesting. That's there's one. We already have a red helmet, right? We already have a red helmet, so this isn't like something crazy new. But I will go ahead and I will get helmet. Fair enough. We're going with the helmet first. We're gonna talk about wait. Here it is. I love this picture though, right, guys? It just, I don't know. Is it the face? I love that it comes with the stand. So that's one of the things. Let me pull up the exact stuff. So it's $79.99. Pre-orders are up right now. I will have a link to it. In fact, I will drop it under the, I have the pre-order up for the Psycho Rangers and Omega Cycle. I have a pre-order link to that to Amazon as well, because they're Amazon exclusives. But I just added the one for the helmet as well, if you want to grab that. It should populate in just a few seconds. Anywho, this helmet right here. Should I see? Toss on this one too, so you can see the packaging a little bit on it, because the Lightning Collection packaging, I think with you guys, it's really awesome. You can limit 2 per customer, $79.99. It's not a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. However, if you find it other places, it's probably going to be marked up. However, you might get it before you order Hasbro Pulse. This has been an issue a lot of us have been having, simply that you order from Hasbro Pulse and you're getting it still weeks and weeks later than everyone else. It's pretty annoying, don't you think? At least it is for me. I finally got my Ranger Slayers, so I guess I am happy with that. So packaging, helmet, you do get the stand, $79.99, and yes, you can wear it. So if you're wanting to start a Red Ranger cosplay, I mean, I don't want to say it's like the easiest one to get started on, but someone's gonna be able to make you a Red Ranger costume, and there you go. Get the helmet. The only thing that I don't want to say like bothers me is simply if you're looking at the picture of the helmet on the stand, it looks like you could just see straight through that thing, and you see the stand. That could be lighting, that could be shading, that could be a lot. But that would be the one thing that would really throw me off, because the thing with the helmet is it's dark. You can't see their identity. Yeah, right. I don't know if it is bigger. Actually, if you could help out. I'm sorry, the font is really small where I'm seeing. But if you could help out Mr. Busden, does it look any bigger? If you have the Lightning Collection white helmet, maybe you could give them some ideas on there. Smaller than Legacy. Mr. Toku Chris is in the building. Thank you, Mr. Toku Chris. Smaller than Legacy. Thank you. So, if you felt the Legacy one was a little too big for your noggin, take this one instead. And yeah, still only $79.99. Okay. Let's get a little psycho. No, we're not going psycho net. That wasn't what I meant to hit. We're going with the Omega guy. There's a few things I'm sure people might want to bring up about him, but here we go. Omega Ranger with his cycle. Again, okay, well, maybe Hold on, rewind. Can you guys pretend I didn't say that? I'm gonna go back a take, right? Hold on. This didn't happen. I'm total professional. Hey guys, we're gonna now talk about the Omega Ranger and his Uniforce cycle. So, $29.99, August 1st release, just like the helmet, just like the Psycho Rangers. August 1st is going to be very, very expensive for some of you. I actually have not pre-ordered any of these, so my wallet is so very happy right now. So, also, these things are great. I guess this is Amazon exclusives, but Psycho Rangers last night was the #1 selling toy on Amazon. It was like #1 in toys and games, and the Omega Ranger was #2. I know that it's just because they're Amazon exclusives, but it still made me really happy, because anyone who went to look at the top, I'm like, yeah! Power Rangers! Except people who don't know anything else about Power Rangers went, who the hell are those guys? Nah. $29.99, free shipping, yada yada. The cycle has an attached stand for the display, the Omega Morpher. I am gonna grab, where is that picture though of him straight on? I'm gonna try to pull this in real quick, so sorry if it is a little large, but I kind of want to address this. I hate to be like this super nitpicky one, because I mean, if I'm not gonna buy the toy anyway, who am I to judge? But whoa, my computer's like, please stop doing all of this so fast. That V is massive. That's like, I did not pick on the front of the box, maybe. And don't always take these. I feel like there's been at least one or two, and I'm sure chat can correct me on this and give anybody else some information, but I'm pretty sure they've painted more and or less between getting the pictures of them and them actually coming out. So that's I don't know, it does bother me though. Isn't it? Who's all in Wave 5? Wait, is Wave 5 the one with Ranger Slayer in it? I don't remember. And Billy? I don't have a Billy. I don't have a Trini. At this rate, I'm never gonna get either of them. It's horrible. Cause yeah, we don't know what 6 and 7 is though, cause I think they changed their code because they got mad at us. At least that's the reasoning that I tell myself, right? Is that they just got mad at us. Anything else you guys want to talk about on this one? Excited, not excited? I just, it's a really cool design and cool cycle, and I get that. I mean, some people obviously are going to be very excited for it. I love SPD, but when it comes down to it, I'm not buying it. That's okay. Are you guys going to pick it up? Has one bad rip on posting. Yeah, Morphin's painted the end of the handle. Morphin looks a bit brittle. But it comes with a vehicle, and you can pose the vehicle, so with that, I mean, that's kind of neat, right? But let's all get talking about the Psychos, because I feel like this needs to be a bit more of a conversation, just because we've already gotten a few of them, right? Let me go ahead and put up, kabam! This is packaging with them in box, and I have another picture of them, I'll also pop up with all of them posed. But, oh, also, yeah, I thought I heard something, sorry. Yeah, only $30 for the figure. I think it's a good deal, if you, especially for a display piece, because you can have kind of the two figures, have him buy his bike. Yeah, it could be a really nice display. But here we go, guys. August 1st, Amazon exclusive, so you know you probably actually are going to be getting it close to August 1st. Yes, that was a slide at Hasbro Pulse. The Psycho Rangers Lightning Collection. And guys, I'm more indifferent because I bought this stuff when it was on super clearance, right? So I got my 2-pack of Leo and Psycho Red up here, but I only paid $10 for it. So I'm not like super, because I also don't really care so much about the Psycho Rangers. I also realized I was getting very far away from my mic. Oh yeah, and I have 2 blue ones also now, so that's fun. By the way, GameStop never ever replied back to my email, so yay. It comes with all 5 of them, plus weapons and lightning effect parts. Of course. Let me see. I'm just looking to see if there's anything like additional about it. Package is gonna be almost £3, so that's kind of fun. Nothing actually special. So this is kind of where I do want to ask you guys, how are you feeling? Because if you really love the Psycho Rangers, you probably already have the red, probably already have the blue, and now you gotta drop $99.99 to pick up the other 3. Now, I don't have a link to it, like, off the top of my head, but I do know it's out there, so check social media. But there have been side-by-side comparisons. If anybody's seen them, and knew who did them, please let chat know. But they did some side-by-side comparisons. There is minor differences between this red and this red. I think it was like some paint on the sword, and I don't know which one was better. I don't know if they were saying that one's better or the one you see on the screen right now is better. I didn't remember, but there were some differences in all of them. They don't even respond to employees half the time. Yeah, man. Yeah, Zach. That's exactly. Put it on your Amazon wish list, and that's what I do. And this is sorry, my eyes are. Well, I've been staring at a camera all day today. That is a great thing to do, even if you don't want to get it now. These things can go on sale, Amazon Day, Black Friday, whatever. Just, if you have a wish list at all, just get them and toss them in your wish list, and that way you can monitor it. That's what I have with a lot of stuff. You see, I have a ton of Amazon lists, and it's really helpful because I can always check price fluctuations. Beastex converting Zord figure news Lion Zord. Wait. I'm not sure what that said. I'm sorry. What are the chances for a Psycho Rangers TV series? I'll probably eat my foot before that happens. I'm sorry. That's probably very insensitive, but I can't possibly see them doing a Psycho Rangers TV show. Maybe if it was more of a part of another series or whatever, but I don't see them kind of doing that. Isn't Psycho Green coming out this month? Yep, I think. Or is it August also? Let me check that real quick. I have Hasbro Pulse up. So, let me just top. Really? Pulse? Okay. Give me a second, actually. I will have an answer for you. Right. Oh, wait. Brands? Power Rangers? Yes. Green. Don't you hate it when you go to a page and then it, like, reshifts things and you're like, I didn't click on you. Thanks, ads. This is me stalling because Hasbro Pulse's website is not working great for me. Psycho Green Ranger. Here we go. Pre-order will be available to ship approximately... Oh, that is... July 15th. July 15th, guys. That is very soon. I'll go ahead and toss that link down there as well. So, again, take just a second, but if you want to go ahead and take a look at green, and then at this rate, all you'll have left to do is silver, and they'll probably release it as a exclusive. I mean, I guess I'm thankful that, like, Hasbro Pulse exclusives, you should be able to get them. They might be easier to get a hold of, as long as you can get the pre-order in as fast, but they slow. Very slow. This is Amazon. Again, links everywhere. Is this the hangout party? Oh man, I wish my font wasn't so small so I can actually read everything. My wallet hates me this week. Do more 2-pack releases. Oh, they're monster forms. That could be really cool. Cannon fodder. Yeah, Zenyak Army, Armada grunts. That'd be cool. I'd take more grunts, but it would be tough. I think it would be a tough sell. Like, putties, obviously, are putties, and that's another Hasbro Pulse exclusive, right? There's a 2-pack of putties, and since I'm mentioning them, I may as well give you the information about that one. That is $29.99, and it's 2 putties. Yeah, 2 putties, and it does have, both of them have different markings, and they're both different than the putty that came with the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger that was released last year. So, they are a little different. Oh, excuse me, guys. We gotta keep moving on. How long has the stream even been on at this rate? Man, we had a bunch. We gotta move on to some convention news. Let's get rid of that. Minimize you merch. It is time for some convention news. Ta-da! I don't actually have any pretty graphics for this one. I'm sorry. Other than one, PMC 2021 hotel blocks are up if you want to start looking at them. I'm not sure what kind of rates or whatever there were, but Kid Pink and Solo, yeah, I won't. So if you want to get in on 2021 plans already, you may as well, because our last Ranger Hope for RangerStop has been canceled for this year. I think I speak for everyone when we say, well, yeah, like, what do? You know, I mean, they held on, but then after every day, it's just getting worse and worse and worse in Florida, so it's not gonna happen. Fingers crossed, though. I mean, they rescheduled RangerStop and Pop for, was it like March or something next year. So we're gonna have that. We are gonna have Power Morphicon again. We're gonna have RangerStop again. It's gonna be like 2021 is gonna be like a weird replay of 2020, right? We're gonna be like, everything we wanted to do this year, you're just like, oh crap, 0, like, and just put a 1 there instead. You know, use some whiteout. It's fine. We're gonna do all of them from there. What? I saw something. Chat. No, 10. Oh, why? What? Alert box. How you being so slow? $10 from Larry. Love you, buddy. Cheers. Thank you so much. Larry's a bro. He sent me a Legends of the Hidden Temple game and a DVD. And one night when I was supposed to be working on something, I was like watching Legends of the Hidden Temple, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And one day I will get back to it. I really am wondering though why my alert box isn't working. So I'm sorry. Larry, it's $10. Love ya, buddy. Cheers. See, that was my fake one. Oh, I guess this means next time I get up, I'll go get a shot. Ooh. Yeah, may as well. It's Friday. Sad news about RangerStop and Pop. But what's the DVD now? Yeah. Glad you may see the stream. Hey, welcome. Oh my goodness, that is slow. That is...
Love y'all, buddy. Cheers. Beer mugs.
Rider stuff. Yeah, man. Oh, this one chat is like super duper late. It's funny because I swear I'm seeing things from the future from you guys now. Oh, also Team Green Monkeys for life. All right, that's enough with convention news. Is it time to talk some Toku, guys? Yeah, I think it is. Beer mugs, lots and lots of beer mugs. Where are you gonna start? Two things. One, happy Heisei Week. Two, happy Ultraman Day. A lot of awesome stuff is out for Team Rider. If you guys are interested in getting any of that, I'm trying to throw all this out here before, in case I lose any of you guys. They have some great deals going on figures and stuff right now, so take a look if you are into Rider at all. And I did just add to the stream things below an Amazon link to all of the shirts, because they have a bajillion and one amazing shirts. I have one. I wish I had it on order today, but I don't. But I will toss up this nice little graphic right here so you can see what they look like. Ba-bum! $30. Next week's Ultraman Z. Guys, I'm already 2 episodes behind on Ultraman Z.
Next week's Ultraman Z. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh no, I really am. I really want to watch Z. That's the thing. I'm behind on it, and it sucks because I actually really do want to watch it. So I think maybe tonight I might get a chance to get caught up on Z. Yeah, my shirt. Okay, so my shirt technically says August, but it's only like an hour away from me at the distribution center. So I don't know. The reason I kind of put this image up here is just for you to get the idea. It's $30. men's sizes and women's sizes. I actually have a women's sized in my size Kamen Rider shirt. Y'all gonna see me wearing it so much. I'm so excited. So it comes in a bunch of different colors. The women's sizes still has a good amount of colors as well. It's in American sizes. It goes up to like 3XL. Guys, you can get a pink, not magenta, actually pink Decade shirt in 3XL. Yes, yes, yes. I'm really excited about that. So do have a link to that below. And with that, I am going to take a really quick like 1 minute or two. I need to go up and grab a drink. And yeah, so I'm gonna okay, get caught. I saw this come through, so I didn't go. Another 3, get caught up ASAP.
Get caught up ASAP.
ASAP. ASAP. As soon as being possible. Oh, hey, here's, real quick, I do want to bring a note to this. Order large. TOKU Chris, he actually got his shirts in today. Like, he was trying them on. If you're borderline large, extra large, go with extra large. If you're 2XL, 3XL, go 3XL. So thank you so much, TOKU Chris, for pointing that out to everyone. And yeah, I will be right back in un momento. Pretend I'm playing elevator music. Boom, I'm back. Hope that did not take too long. This is a 01 background. Yeah, right, like, as the pandemic started, they released a few. I'm gonna turn my mic down just a little bit. Just giving you guys a heads up on that. Yeah, I'm back. They released a few of them, and I've used it before, but this is, like, the official background that we've been using for every live stream for Heisei Week, and so I'm honestly just more comfortable with it at this point. All right, dropping that down, it is time to officially pop up the writer news. We actually have, it's crazy that we have all of this. It's Heisei Week. If you guys haven't been following, we've been doing some amazing live streams. If you have never watched Rider before and you're interested and you're just like, I kind of want to know a basic idea about it, watch these every day. We talk about a season, or we're talking about like 3 or 4 of them. So if you watch like 4 hours of live stream, you will get like a 15-minute idea about every season from a lot of different points of view. So I hope it's really helpful for you guys if you're interested in it. I've been having an absolute blast with them, and please go support Bluefin Brands Kamen Rider. It's amazing. But I know exactly what I was like. I don't know what to start with. We're starting with this. I meant to put those in opposite directions. When this went on, how many of you guys, as soon as it was all cut off and he's left there standing and it was ZAIA, you just went, oh, that's gonna be Premium Bandai. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be Premium Bandai. To the surprise of absolutely no one, there they are. Premium Bandai. It is going to be a web exclusive costing 3,500 yen, set for an August release. I can't believe they did it, man. I would have been shocked if they didn't at this rate. It is like everything. If they can make a premium Bandai of it, you realize that they made this underwear. One of the first Humagears was like he was a comedian, but he had huge abs, and they literally, it was an ab. It was like boom. It was like this. It was an ab. They will literally put their money on everything, or put their name or whatever on anything. If it gives them money, they're gonna take it. You gonna be interested in them? They actually come in women's also, ladies medium and large, and men's medium and large. Get out on them now. I have information for that pre-release. If you want a different type of shirt, here we go. There's another style from 01. Just announced there's actually going to be like 3 or 4 different shirts, so check out the link. I'll post all the links and stuff once the show is done. Like, once I can just, then I'll go through and I'll post even more of the links and stuff below. But there's going to be a bunch of different shirts that are also coming out for 01, 4,400 yen a piece, and I'll have a link to them below so you can see all of the different sizes. This one, oh, I love Izu. I love Izu, guys. And there she is with her very own SH Figuarts. There is someone in the chat. Where do I watch Toku? Let me look. KD? Yeah, this one. Give me a second. It works, right? Okay. I had to make sure the website was, like, not broken or something before I posted it. Let me figure this out. Sorry, my daughter's been watching. She really likes Tumbleleaf, and so I've been quoting a toddler show a lot. I quote toddler shows a lot. I updated. There's a link to krdl.moe. You're welcome, everyone. That's a good place to start. We'll just put it that way. That's a good place to start. Just look down there in the links. Izu, let's talk about her real quick. Normal, wait, she's actually a little shorter, I believe, and there's one of them. So if you have the 01 figure, which, hey, shout out again to Team Kamen Rider Bluefin Brands. You can actually buy this directly from Bluefin. It was so cool. What was it? It was like $35 or something for this Figuart, $6 flat shipping. It was super easy. The point of what I'm telling you this is that I think she's actually a little bit shorter. So when you have them like side by side, it looks correct. Because sometimes, you know, with figures, you're like, you know, the Power Rangers are all the same height, and you're like, they're the same height. With these, it actually does, it works out well. There, I'll have him, he's pointing at you. Aruto is judging you. That's how you know it's Aruto! What else about her? Oh yeah, the cost, 6,600 yen, set for a December release. She also has that attached caliber with her, so if you want that for your figure, that is another way of getting them. Last fun bit of wait. Oh no, not last fun bit. Other Rider. That was only 01 news. Oh my gosh. Virtual Tamashii Nations. We got some new Figuarts reveal. I don't have a ton of information about them, but let me go ahead and toss some... Wait, not that one. I don't even think it was that one either. Guys, the moral of the story is there is a ton of Tamashii Nations things that are coming out. Let me just go. Jin, Burning Falcon, Ichigata, Izu, Dark Kiva, Sagazo. They're from O's. You're like, what rider is that? Shayuta and Cross Z Build. So all of these are going to be having, yeah, there we go. There's Jen Burning Falcon for you. Let me toss up. There's Dark Kiva. God, that suit is awesome. I love that suit. It has a cape. I had to, that's why I had to move this, because you had to see, yeah, Dark Kiva has that cape. Oh my god, yeah, right? Right, guys, that suit is just, it's beautiful. Close those, because this one right here, Gio Oma, yeah. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna go back, but Crossy build, is going to be 7,700 yen. The O's combo, those are looking like they're going to be 8,200 yen, and this Geo Oma form is going to be 6,600 yen. He looks awesome, though. I think... Oh, this is also one of the other Figuarts, so you can kind of see a picture of him right there, maybe a little more closer up. But yeah, I think he just looks awesome. Very, very excited to see pictures of him. I'm not going to get it, obviously, because I just spent money on buying a driver from Bluefin Brands and Team Kamen Rider. I'm really excited about this, guys. I know I'm kind of shilling for him a bit, but it just makes me so happy, and I'm so happy right now that I'm just like, please go support them. Seriously, retweet anything. I need more Rider in America. I need more Rider. I need more Rider. Wait. I need more Rider. Please. Wizard belt! Segway! There you go. I'll go ahead and make it big. That is an actual belt you can get. There is no way in God's green earth I would get that belt around me. That would be my leg. Wow. However, anyone can wear it. Belt on girl. Let me move this. Move her a little bit. So the Haruto belt's gonna run you right about 16,000 yen. So I don't know, like $145, $130, something like that. It is obviously a premium Bandai web exclusive, and it is set for a September release. It's going to be available in small, medium, and large. Large is 110 centimeters. What is, hold on, centimeters to inches? The largest it gets to is 43 inches. Okay, so that's not, I was expecting it to say like 36 inches. I'm gonna be like, but 43, okay, I can take that. I'm still not getting it, but you know, it's a little better. Buckles are easy to swap. House is not a thing before, right, Cordell? Like, that is so crazy that it hasn't been done. I feel like they probably have. Did I talk about no, the ring? I'm actually gonna talk about that next. There's another thing for Kamen Rider Wizard that is out, and it is, if you really want to spend some money, if you really want to feel like you got the belt, now what you need, the ring. What? Look at this. What? Oh! Thank you so much. Put the Megaforce helmet on right now.
Megaforce helmet right now. Slightly smiling face.
Slightly? Okay, I think my favorite part of that was the slightly smiling face that it had to read out. Okay. Hold on. This was... Oh, boy. This was for earlier. You guys are really amazing. Thank you. This has been one heck of a stressful week, and just being here, like, chatting to you guys right now, this is just the best way to end a Friday. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for the donations. Woo! Yep. Yeah. This is the, woohoo! You guys want to have a heart attack? Whee! I do that sometimes, and Keith, like, he nearly dies. It's great. Helmet. Shiny. Pretty. Goes on. Ow. So the thing is, I can actually see, due to all of my lines, that I can tell that you guys are picking me up. I'm sure it is still very, very muffled. But I'll leave this on for a while. So here we go. We're going to talk about Kamen Rider Wizard. It's an actual... Oh, man, do not burp in the helmets. Do not burp in the helmets. Oh. Bad idea. Bad idea. It is going to be 16,000 yen for this. So, 16,000 yen for a belt, 16,000 yen for a ring, but holy crap, you're gonna look like Haruto. Right? You're gonna have, it's just going to look so Awesome. It's also going to be premium Bandai, of course. It's going to be a web exclusive September release, but it looks so awesome. Hey, thank you for the sub. God, Snippy. Thank you so much for the sub. Liz Helmet Burp, right? It's Liz Pink Hair. What? It is a little harder to read in this, though. I actually have really good sightlines. I'm really lucky that this helmet has a really good area to look around. Some helmets you get really shafted, but this is a really good one. Oh yeah, this is a Pachinko thing, and I had to include it because it's Pachinko, and that it always makes me laugh. Because I just think that Rocky wants to have fun. Oh, did I not grab the picture? Boo! Anyway, there's a Pachinko game and it involves Kamen Rider, and I'll have a link to it so you can see the teaser for it. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be done with Rider News, and I've got to take this off for a bit. Oh. Never, ever burp in a helmet. Yeah, actually, Orange Ranger videos. He's been with me when I've had my cosplay, and yeah, I totally, he tried to put it on his head. I have a picture. If I think about it, I'll try to post it. But, there's no way it was gonna get around his head. Has clasps. Right here. It's still in really, really good shape. I've kept amazing condition of it. The only thing, there's like some paint chips right there. And that's honestly about it. My baby. I think when I drove with this one time, I put a seatbelt around it. It was made by Anarchy. I've had it since 2015? Something like that. Okay, done with Rider. Sentai news, we don't have any. I know, weird, right? We don't have Sentai news. Kirame Silver is here, so that's awesome. I haven't gotten to see that. I started watching the episode where he showed up. I got to where Mash and Pink, she was like hurt, and he was like getting ready to pick her up, and then Heisei Week happened. So very, very, does the glove come with the ring? Probably not. We're gonna win on a Heisei Forever. That is tomorrow. So it's gonna be Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Starts the panel. 5 p.m. Pacific time starts the movie. But stay tuned, because between the panel and the movie, they're going to be giving away a driver signed by a writer. It's a writer who's signed the driver. The only clues we've been given, and this straight up, I do not know who it is. They're a writer. They're alive. And what the clues are basically, it's a driver and the writer signed it, and it's going to be given away. So be there before 5 Pacific. Even if you don't want to watch the live stream, which I recommend you do, you should, yeah, totally be in on it. He exists. Yeah, he exists. Excite the opening. Yeah, I would totally. I've been jamming out to Rider theme so much. So yeah, place your bets. Chat, who do you guys think it's going to be? It's funny is that I don't even have, like, should I talk? No, I'm not going to talk any more specifically about the Heisei Week at this point, but please just watch the movie. It's going to be so much fun. It's a good movie. It's one of those, you just watch it and you're like, oh yeah, I kind of want to see Grease. Like, yeah, what? Like, Grease he's great. He's back in it. So we're gonna start today. Happy Ultraman Day, everyone. Today is Ultraman Day. It is July 10th. It is apparently the day that Ultraman premiered or was born. I'm not even 100% sure. I'm sorry. However, so Ultraman, they've been kind of taking over the world, right? Thank you, Toku Chris. Please support Heisei Generations Forever. Thank you for having it, like, written down. It was funny is that I'm actually, I read better when it's written. It's just strange that I do everything verbally, but, Ultraman Day, then we get some crazy news today, right? Tokusatsu. These, you know Tokusatsu? They're the ones. They're the ones who's, bringing more Rider and stuff, partnering with Team Rider. Beginning in November, Ultraman is going to be streaming on Tokusatsu. So, I'm really excited for that. I have Orb, which I've seen the first, 7 episodes of, and I like. I just haven't gotten back to it. And Zet, I've watched the 2 first episodes. I really want to watch 3 and 4. I can't wait to get to watch them, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do that tonight. But they really are doing this push. If you've been watching week after week, first off, thank you. Second off, you've been seeing the amount of Ultraman stuff that's getting out. Ultraman apparel that's just becoming so much more readily available. And, hopefully this is kind of even back to Rider. Hopefully this can be the precursor of even just more Rider stuff coming in. It was Ultraman had this, and now Kamen Rider, they're gonna have more Ultraman, and they're just gonna be bringing it in. And hey, hopefully with all the success of this, maybe we'll start getting some more Sentai stuff too over here. I know for a while it was oh man, Sentai's getting everything, and now all of a sudden it's boom, Ultraman got all of these DVD releases, which they're still doing, and now here we go. So Shout Factory is only gonna have the streaming rights, okay? Physical media is still going to be at Mill Creek. So if you still want to buy them, you can. If you want the physical copies, I know when I bought, I don't actually have my copy of Orb nearby, but it does come with a digital thing. So I can watch it straight from their website if I want, but it's also another way of just having it on demand is awesome, especially for free, because Tokusatsu is a free channel available on Pluto TV, and you don't. Yeah, it's completely free. So you're going to have free access to Ultraman, as well as, don't forget, right now, Kamen Rider the First and Kuga are available for there too. So get in on it if you want to start watching yourself some Ultraman. This is funny timed stuff, because I usually record Thursday night pretending it's Friday. It's actually Friday night. So there was a fun thing that happened kind of today-ish and yesterday, but it was going to be a fan festival on Twitter, and they made this really cute mascot, and it's adorable. And I just had to show you, even though we missed, it was yesterday or the day before. But he's an Ultra named Asahan, and he was actually created by a Twitter user. The character was created to have a, quote, cool and serious demeanor, but is passionate in bringing happiness to others. It is adorable, and I just kind of thought maybe it would make you guys smile, because it made me smile. So there you go. Let's actually talk about Zet again really quick. Zet has had episode 1. Wow, I kept that image huge. Who thought for a second Ultraman actually was punching them in the face? Maybe that's what I should do. Ready? Ultra! Nope, didn't even get that big. My computer was like, screw you. I'm trying to remember the one. Mitakaji? I kind of wish Shout did Gio along with Heisei Generations forever. And I do too. I get why, after talking to them and stuff, they really want it to kind of be a smorgasbord. They want to just give you bits and pieces of everything. And so that's why, we've been talking about every Rider season this week. And then they want it to just be, hey, watch this. If you like this theme, if you like this, whatever, you can get into it. But I just support it, man. The more, excuse me, I'm glad I didn't have my helmet on. The more we support it, the more we can watch it, and just be there, show them good numbers, and they can start asking for more things, They started, remember, Team Rider, before things were even streaming, you start with 2 or 3 figures, and then, okay, that was so good, what else can we get? And now, look at everything we've gotten. So I'm really confident that if we can show them that, yeah, we are serious about watching Rider, this is something we're really, really wanting to watch, hopefully it's gonna be, here you go, man, here's a season, and just start batch releasing them. My pipe dream, my absolute dream, is that when Kamen Rider Saber, it's gonna be the next Rider season. When it comes out, if they could just get the driver, if they could just get the driver and maybe a few whatever, or like a weapon or a figure, it would make me buy current Rider stuff, because it would be a very, very easily accessible way for me to do it. Watch the surprise drop the other Rider seasons on the streaming service after the movie. I would not sleep that night, because I would be like, woohoo! I'm gonna... Please, you've already watched that one. I know, but it's good. That's why. Ugh. Ultraman, I know, I keep getting distracted. I am so sorry, Ultraman fans. It's been an entire week talking about Kamen Rider, so I am super ridered. Ridered up? Ridered out? I have no idea. Oh, the thing about Ultraman Z was that they re-uploaded the first episode, so they deleted it because each episode was only going to be up for 2 weeks. That's kind of what they said. Watch it, it's only going to be up for 2 weeks, and then we're going to delete it. The first episode apparently had like 3 million views before they deleted it. So they re-uploaded it. So if you haven't gotten a chance to watch Ultraman Z yet, and you're interested in it, you could literally type it in on YouTube, wait until the stream's over, get it in on YouTube, type in Ultraman Z. You can watch the first, at this point, maybe even 4 episodes. There you go. And they are official, it is legal, it is English subbed, so you don't have to wait for subs or anything. It's awesome. Please go support them. I bought an Ultraman shirt in support of Z. Why are fans asking for Hasbro to sell Power Rangers back to Saban? I haven't heard anybody even say that. But probably because they didn't like the news from the Illuminati, which we're going to be talking about after about 2 more news articles. Yeah, Ep 4 just came out today, and I haven't seen Ep 3 yet. So, honestly, that will probably be my night tonight, is I'm going to get caught up on Zet, and I'm going to binge watch some Geo to prepare for, hey, here's your plug. Tomorrow, catch Team Kamen Rider. Follow me on my social medias, because I'll retweet it. But I am doing a live stream at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. It's going to be an hour. It's going to be bonkers. We are just talking about Kamen Rider Geo. So it's going to be, so if you haven't seen Geo, or if you just want to get refreshed on it before Heisei Generations Forever, catch that stream on Saturday. And it'll be up, so there'll only be about an hour break. So it's like, our stream is going to be an hour, there's going to be an hour break, there's going to be the lead into the movie, and then there's going to be the movie. So turn it into a big ol' thing live streaming on Saturday. Let me pull, whoops, sorry, he punched you again. Where's Taiga? There we go, here's the Taiga movie. The premiere is now going to be August 7th. Remember that they had to, obviously... Hasbro sold Power Rangers to toy. Okay. Sorry about that. So, yeah, the Roadshow, and I have a gnat in here, August 7th. However, Ultraman Taiga is telling you very important things. There are 3 pledges into watching the movie, okay? 1, be well rested before watching the movie. 2, don't forget to wear a mask. 3, don't forget to wash your hands. I love it. I love, like, the tenets of Ultraman. I find it to be a great bearing, like, just in superhero lore in general. In addition, the updated trailer was released, so it's got the new date on it and stuff. I'll have that if you're interested. Next one, the Ultraman anime that is on Netflix. Not that one. Where's my Ultraman on Netflix? Nope, I got orb jewelry. We got movie stuff. I got some Ginga stuff. Man, I'm all sorts of off tonight. Make sure you're safe distance from the screen. Anywho, there's Ultraman Taro is going to be... that's why. Wait. There you go. The Ultraman anime that is on Netflix, which has been available... watch it right now. Season 2 is on the way. So there is a preview for that, and Ultraman Taro is showing up. It's coming soon to Netflix. Yay, finally got that. So, obviously it's time for orb jewelry. because we talk about jewelry here, oddly enough, because Premium Bandai absolutely loves it. Here's the thing, I'm not going to give you a ton of details, but there's going to be a ring set, bracelets, and earrings from it. Prices, 5,000 yen for some. Bracelets, 2,700 yen each. Looks like the ring set's going to be 11,000 yen, so it's going to be a little bit all over. Pre-orders are already up, but please take note, they do end next week. They do end July 15th, so please be on it if you are interested. And that's July 15th and Japan time, so make sure you're on it if you do want to get that pre-order scheduled for shipment on August of 2020. And last one, the Giant Monster series. Wait. Here we go. It's a statue? It looks really cool. It's a weird way to show a statue that he's just kind of there, and it looks like a still, but I guess maybe that's really cool. It's going to be a Premium Bandai web exclusive at 16,500 yen, set for an October release. However, once docked in its pedestal, the eyes, color title, and crystals in the head and chest illuminate. So there's where your cost is right now. It illuminates. Do you know Bluefriend has illuminating 01 and Kuga? Look, they have something that's illuminating on their page. I just want Rider. I want Rider so bad. And with that, guys, that is the end of things before the Illuminati news. So this is going to be the thank you for watching. Thank you to my Patreons for helping support, make this and all videos possible. I understand if you're like, I do not want to deal with, we're going to be talking about Power Rangers. Is it ending? Hasbro and Toys splitting. We're going to be talking about the movie stuff, like a potential female Red Ranger, or a female leader, and the time travel stuff. So we're going to be talking about that now. Excuse me, as I burp. This is why I have so many takes on things. For those that stay in the chat, yes, please remember there are mods in here. Let's go back to Ranger news. So it was Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Illuminati posted an article that Hasbro and Toy are splitting. What this could mean, yada yada. So I think the initial was, oh my god, Power Rangers is canceled. And that's not actually what they were saying. The fact that they're going to be splitting means that you're not really going to be able to get new Sentai footage. However, that doesn't mean that they can't make their own Power Rangers. To which you say, is this the thing that means, everyone has probably had a head team of Power Rangers, right? Oh, wouldn't that be a cool theme? But it's always, oh, well, I wish Sentai would do that theme. And then you gotta have it translated to America. What if this happened, we actually would get American, they would make the suits, they would make everything. Do the Zords, do everything. I think that would be really, really cool. And it would, I guess, maybe separate, you have your Sentai and you have your Power Rangers, which could be separate things. However, another thing to consider. They mentioned Dino Fury. Dino Fury, if you were here for earlier part in the show, it can film in New Zealand. However, with Dino Fury, there is only 1 year left on the Nickelodeon deal. They were saying that their source is telling them that this could mean the Dino Fury is going to be the last season. So the seasons usually run in 2, but this is Hasbro now. You saw kind of what they did with Beast Morphers. It wasn't Beast Super Morphers. They just continued the story upon 2 seasons. Is this going to be something where they say it's going to be 1 season and that's it? Or there's obviously money talks. It's Hasbro. They could, if they want to, we could get another contract. We could get another 3-year extension or something like that. But I don't know. We are going to film Dino Fury there in New Zealand, but we only have 1 year left on the Nickelodeon deal. And I don't know what happens after that. And it's a scary thing. It really is. I think that's why a lot of people, as soon as you saw it, you were like, no, like, I mean, Power Rangers is on 27 years. You don't just be like, oh, Power Rangers is ending. But with Hasbro, and again, this is all assuming this is real. Okay, Hasbro and toy splitting. Then what is this going to mean for Power Rangers in the future? So there are obviously thoughts. It could go animated, that would be cool if it was like a Shattered Grid anime, get the actors back to do their voices and stuff, especially in the style of the comics. Think, if you guys have played Battle for the Grid, think of those cutscenes, something like that art style I would really like, and I think it would be a fantastic watch. But I, of course, is like, I don't want animated Power Rangers if it means I lose the live action. This also kind of means, if Dino Fury is the last season to air on Nick, could that mean Power Rangers could go to streaming services like HBO Max or Netflix? Maybe. I mean, if you don't know, if Netflix has every season of Power Rangers, the only thing they don't have up right now is the first half of Beast Morpher season 2. Everything else is up there. I'd sell a kidney for a Shattered Grid anime series. After I have this beer, I might be buying your kidney. And maybe I can help make that happen. Boom Studios and Hasbro contract runs out next year, too. That is another thing. That contract also runs out. Comics are ending. If you guys were hearing comic news, there's still more stuff. I don't want to be like, oh my god, the comics are over, because that is not the case. In fact, I think that 2 new series might be on the way. But it's really scary waters. And yeah, it can be scary because we don't know what will happen after 2021. Power Rangers, as we know and love, might be completely different. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. But the unknown is definitely one of the really scary parts about it. And I think I was glad that I made the video later. It wasn't by choice. I was too busy. I didn't get a record until like 8 p.m. or whatever. But it really helped me step back, take a deep breath, read the comments, read where people were coming from all of the different emotions. And from there, it was a little more like, okay, I want to calm some nerves, I guess I should say. Looking at, I respectfully doubt that Dino Fury will be the absolute final season. Yep, that's fine. Looking for the Q Ranger adaptation. Right, I don't trust that source. Didn't we have that scare with Sentai last year? Still waiting official news from Hasbro. Yeah, so with Hasbro, they're not going to comment on this. They're not going to say anything. This is a big corporation. There's no way in the world they're going to respond to this article. But the reason why the thing is, the Illuminati has had things right in the Power Ranger world. I don't follow them for anything else, so I have no idea. But Joe, like the guy who runs it, it's not, I don't want to say like they're not lying. Like, if they heard this, then this is probably something they heard. I just don't see them typing up some bull story, like, just for clicks. I mean, you could maybe, they did. Rumors like this did kill a coinless series. But, so who knows? Who knows? But until Hasbro confirms it, I'll treat it as speculation. Completely understand that. But I actually do the things, I do believe them. And that's kind of where I am right now. Just, I've the things I've seen, heard, yada yada. Yeah, I do believe that this partnership is over. That being said, that doesn't mean that Hasbro doesn't just create their own team, create their own CGI robots, create their own, like, I mean, they know how to do Transformers. They know how to do hero shows. But that's the scary thing, is it's going to be different. It's going to be all new. Maybe there won't be a next live show. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. You hear a rumor, I check sources, so I don't know. It's kind of one of those, I probably believe them. And I don't want to, but I do. So what's going to happen after the Power Rangers Dino Fury? Let's say, for scraps and giggles, that is the last show. Well, then what happens? We have a movie that's coming up, and so now I'm going to be talking about the news that just came out today. I just posted a video about it at like 5 something 6. I did a live stream at 3 today, got off of it, recorded as best I could, edited, and tried to post a video, and then went on a walk with my daughter so we could get out of the house for a little bit, because we've been like in the studio all day. Husband had meetings and crap all day, so we've been like kind of down here. So we went out, got some fresh air, and I was like, shower, make dinner, and I was literally back down here putting makeup on to look into this camera for the 3rd time today. Whew. That really wasn't related to anything. I just kind of needed to get off that my chest right now. I'm sorry, I'm human too. So this movie news, I'm gonna break it down into what they say. Again, it's speculation. They say here it is, and it's an exclusive. If you don't want to believe them, that is up to you. I completely understand. I'm gonna start with the first one that just makes me go, well, duh. According to, let me see, blah blah blah. We are being told that Hasbro is looking for a diverse cast for the film that includes many different racial backgrounds and members of the LGBTQ+ community. That to me is just one of those like every Power Ranger season is like diverse and multicultural and stuff. So that doesn't, the LGBTQ one, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's 2020, like whatever. We had Trini in the last one, so that to me is like, okay, it's good to know, but it doesn't really bring anything in. I'm gonna go to some of this stuff. Maybe the easiest new bit to swallow is that they are saying Lord Zed is going to be the villain. Now, who the crap knows? Because in my head, I'm like, well, the Z, like, you know, there was obviously the Z Wave, and like all of this happened, and how could, and then you realize that Hasbro's like, brand new property, plunk, we gonna do this our way. And so especially, and then when I talk about maybe like yada yada time travel, maybe it'll make some more sense. But Lord Zed apparently is going to be the villain. Now, Lord Zed was the villain in, well, Ivan Ooze was, but you know what I mean. But to me, Lord Zed was terrifying as a kid. He was like, oh, and he had the snake thing going on. It was just not cool. But he might be the villain for this. That to me, yeah. I'm just seeing like, in chat, everyone's like, meh, like, none of this stuff is too crazy. Bailey Owaka, huge fan. Hi, thanks for joining in the chat. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. Someone besides, yeah. So we've never had, well, I mean, maybe like video game. He did, yeah. Evangelion. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Zed did get redeemed during the Z Wave. But this is where I think Hasbro's just going to be like, this is our own, or especially if they go back in the past, and I'll talk a bit more. They've already mentioned there might be a time travel aspect to it, and I'll talk a little bit more about that next. But if they go back in time, then Zed would still be evil, so the Z Wave wouldn't necessarily matter. Let's see, hopefully they go hard on the skinless dude in the metal bikini. I hope. If Power Rangers, there you go, Jaden. If Power Rangers get better, then Nickelodeon will change the times and stuff. Maybe. Do you think they will base the movie on Time Force? I wish. Probably not, but I really wish they would. Excuse me, Jeffrey. I wish the movie can have past Rangers. That would be sweet. If that could come true. Johnny, I hope Dino Fury has a lot of original footage like Beast Morphers. Me too. They flowed that original footage in just absolutely beautifully, and I really hope they can keep doing that. Hopefully longer seasons. Yeah, we have lots of suggestions for Power Rangers. But okay, so movie stuff. Yeah. LGBT, diverse cast, whatever. Lord Zed, it's gonna, other than, maybe like a video game or whatever, Lord Zed is Robert Axelrod, rest in peace. It's not gonna be him, and that's going to be very, very unnerving, I think, to a lot of fans who've watched it a lot and who've had the opportunity. I was very thankful that I got to meet him. I got to see him at a few conventions. So, yeah. Whatever Hasbro does, they need to have Kelson. Kelson Henderson is the national treasure of Power Rangers, and don't anyone ever try to tell me differently. I believe them. Let's gonna talk about, let's pop. Oh boy. What? I don't even know which one we should talk about first. Let's talk about time travel. No. It's gonna feature, and according to them, right? They are saying that this movie will feature an all-new Ranger team. Not necessarily just 5 Rangers, and it will include an original lineup of heroes. So there's a lot of ways you could go with that. You could think, okay, all-new Ranger team. Does that team mean people from different eras? Does that mean just a group? Does it mean new powers? Is it a new team? Did something happen to the powers and they had to give them to new people? Power transfer. But it says it'll include an original lineup. Hyperforce. Yeah, if you haven't checked out, so in my video, I was totally like, Hyperforce, guys, it's Hyperforce. And we need the Omega Rangers. Right. It would be so cool if they could have it. And I wish that it could be previous Rangers that they could go ahead and throw in there. And maybe it is, but for right now, it's saying original lineup of heroes. All new Ranger team. So, chat, what do you guys think? Are you thinking previous seasons, people combining to make a team, or brand new team they're gonna make from scratch? I hope they use Hyperforce. I know they're not gonna use Hyperforce. I want them to use Hyperforce. We need Billy to come back. Shatter Grid, right? More than 5 Q Rangers right there. Q, Tama, Q. I thought it was adorable because I, of course, am a horrible mom, and as soon as that theme song came out, I'm like, hey, you wanna... My 2-year-old, like, dancing to it. I was rolling. She really loves the 01 theme song. She asks for it, because she likes listening to it. I die for a Hyperforce movie. Dude, don't die, Cordell. Like, you gotta live so you can see the movie. Beyond the Grid team, that'd be so cool. Dig a whole new team, like past seasons. Anything else seems risky. Yeah, Mr. Buzz, that's a good point. Anything that is too new might be too risky for it. Kyle Higgins, took inspiration from Kyle Higgins' run. Yeah, the whole Coinless, the world he created, and then the continuation on from Ryan Parrott, who's currently doing all the writing. I mean, it's an amazing feat. They built an amazing world, and I would love if any of it was. What is he a part? Kyle Higgins. Oh, here. This is a shout out to Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom. If you guys have ever listened to the Ranger Danger podcast, this is Matt. Wait. This is Matt right there. From the Ranger Danger podcast. They do Boom Room. They talk about the comics. Well, guess what? This is his debut comic. I had to get the trade paperback. If you're interested in all that, see more Kyle. And the reason why I mentioned Kyle Higgins, well, one, I haven't actually gotten to read this yet. It's sitting by my computer waiting for me to read. But Kyle Higgins, this was his editorial debut. So if you want to see how he is as an editor, go do that. And yes, it was a shameless plug for another Power Ranger type thing, because I love helping out other people get more views. All new team. So I'm like, oh, will they have the original actors for Zordon Lord Zed? No, probably not. Well, they definitely can't get the original voice actor for Lord Zed. And probably not, because then what Zordon do you pick? Do you pick the blue one in the tube? Do you pick the movie one? Hopefully this movie doesn't make the Ranger part the least interesting. They're like, we're Power Rangers. Like, bitch, you never even morphed. You know why the movie Morpher was clearance down to $5? Because it wasn't in the movie. They're like, oh shit, we gotta we gotta make a morpher for these guys. Hopefully in an original whatever they had a morpher, but it looked way too much like the Ghost Driver, which was like right around the same, like had just ended, and it was absolutely horrible. Is it worth buying the Shatter Grid Deluxe Edition? If you want Shatter Grid, yes. Because it has, if you're willing to drop the cash, let me check. Let me check real quick. I actually have, remember when I had said earlier in the stream, I have everything in lists so I can currently get information and prices. Good luck finding it. I think the Deluxe Shatter Grid is great because it has everything you're going to want with it. I believe it has an additional story, exclusive story as well. But let me see if they've been restocked because they have actually been out of, that wasn't what I meant to click. They've actually been out of stock on Amazon for the last week or two. So that might be one to keep an eye on. Yeah, it's still out of stock. So if you're interested in getting it, take a look. I know retail for it was apparently like $75. I've seen it as cheap as $50. So if you see, yeah, actually, retail was like $75. So if you can find one for $50, I'd say you're probably getting a pretty good deal. If you want to pick it up, but it's massive. It contains everything. What is it like? MMPR. It's got 25 through 30, Go-Go 9 through 12, the free comic book day special, Shatter Grid #1, and a new short story. I pulled the link up on another one. Okay, I'm not seeing any more stuff to talk about the original team, so we're gonna move on to the next topic of this. Time travel! Because, according to them for this, our sources have told us that the upcoming Power Ranger movie being developed will feature multiple different looks and Zords throughout Ranger history. That is that line. So, it will feature multiple different looks and Zords throughout Ranger history. That is what it says. Then it goes on to say this could possibly include a variety of suits and Zords from the shows, and then obviously capitalize on toy sales. So what I just really, really want to stress on that is that as much as excited as I'm like, man, I'm gonna get past Rangers, I want to see like past fights, I want to get some Megazords in here, like hold your roll. That's what I gotta tell myself. Hold your roll. What they're saying is different looks and Zords throughout Ranger history. This could mean a flashback for all I know. And all of this stuff that they are saying is based on the first script, or at least the script that they have seen. And the things with scripts is that a clip show in a movie. You know what? Power Rangers has done dumber things. Time travel. Yeah, time travels. So, it's gonna have all of these in it. It's gonna be apparently maybe a new team. So here we go. Where's that time? I gotta find that actual line. What? No, stupid. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, okay. So, hey, this is breaking an update. Actually, this is an update from when I last reloaded it. Update. Quote, we have a major update regarding the story. As mentioned in the attached video, our sources have told us that the upcoming Power Rangers movie will be taking place in the same continuity of the TV show. This means that the Ranger/characters throughout the past 28 years will be in the same continuity as the new movie Rangers. So if that's true... Woohoo! Okay. That's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about that time travel real quick. Here we go. So Lord Zedd's gonna be the main villain. Time travel. It says Zordon will be involved in the time traveling element that thrusts the Rangers back in time. So just because, and I know time, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, just because Zordon is the one who gets them and it's in the continuity of it, doesn't mean Zordon doesn't travel to the future while he's still alive? Is Zordon alive? He's an interdimensional being. But it could mean that he goes through, because remember in Hyperforce, oh wow, is that canon? I don't know. In Hyperforce, they run into Zordon, but they're basically like, we can't give you jack information because we don't want to screw up the timeline. But he helped in different ways. So this could easily be maybe the Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are fighting Zed. Something really bad happens. He accidentally gets blasted into the future, finds some new teams, makes a new team, and skedaddles back to the past to save the Rangers from Zed. If that's the plotline of the story, y'all owe me some beers. I ain't gonna say it. No, that ain't gonna be it. But, so what do you think about that? So Zordon time traveling. So according to this, Zordon will be blasting them back to the past. The great Bukala was dumb. How dare she say Power Rangers is a dumber thing? Yo, Turbo got baked in a pizza. I will never forget TJ's. I am here to toss your salad. Okay. Hi, kitty. Do you want to join? We're just chatting at this point. We're talking about movie news. She's right down here. I'll see her in a bit. Yeah, oh, there we go. It's canon enough. Power Rangers Reiwa Generations Forever. There we go. So here's the last one, guys. So all of that we've learned, but here's the last one. This bit of nugget information I got. Power, are we getting past Rangers? I have no idea. Leah, are we getting past Rangers? No. According to them, they're casting a female as the lead. What do you think? Obviously, this is casting. If they find the right person, it could easily switch. But I am like, really, Kitty? She's clicking on things, right? If it's, and again, I say this in my video that I posted earlier today, I think if it was like, it was Jason, but they're gonna start like gender bending stuff, then I'd be like, okay, like, cool, that's fine. But if it's an all-new original team, like, there isn't even a hesitation to me. Like, yeah, sure, have a female be the lead. Because Jen from Time Force and, Chloe wasn't the leader in Hyperforce, but whatever. Hey, no, not my monitors. Get down. My cat's trying to attack, some stuff. But, leader in how... Alien Rangers, and so A Squad ended up being a little terrible and evil, but for the most part, I would totally do it. I mean, do they mean hero lead? Do they mean, I have no idea. So is it, if it's a team, imagine they make a brand new team of writers, except the Red Ranger is female. What if they did, 2 females, and female was red and pink or something, and then guys can be the other colors? Is that... Oh, and then another thing they mentioned, but I hadn't... But they said that it doesn't have to be a 5-member team. So, yeah, welcome back. So luckily I haven't... okay, so that would be good. Yeah, we do have diversity in Power Rangers as far as, like, skin tones and racial and, like, where you come from and stuff. But, yeah, there's obviously never been, other than the movie... other than Victor and Monty. So good. Still couldn't save the characters. Really didn't like it. That wasn't on them, though. That was the writing. I heard an idea for 2017 Power Rangers. Pink is a dude and black is a girl. Maybe. A first male Pink would be a shocker. Is this where I go, technically, in the comic books, I do believe it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 20. They go back in time, yada yada. But when Zordon first made a team of Rangers, I'm moving stuff for my cat, if you can't tell. Apparently the male was the Pink Ranger at first, and there was a comment. He's like, "What? I'm pink?" And they're like, "No time to talk. Go fight." Let's go say. There's a simple explanation for this. There goes. There's a Max Landis script. There is a Pink Ranger in the comics, yeah. Okay, so that I am gonna pop up real quick. I'll be back in about 1 minute. If something goes crazy, my cat killed the stream. I will be right back, and we're gonna continue this, and then maybe like a Q&A hangout, whatever you want. So give me one, as long as I don't break my display. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Do. Now, one San Diego Comic Con 2020 pop is Ranger related. Meh. Yeah, go catch your head in all pink morph. It was great. Because Marvy-chan is in the MMPR pink, and he has that, and he's just like, I'm gonna kill you. And like, ah. Dude, yeah, the cat left. I wasn't in here. She's like, screw you. I'm out. Whew. Megaforce is so underrated. Me, I haven't rewatched it. I watched it as it aired, and I have never rewatched it. So maybe upon a rewatch, I would think more highly of it. I've actually heard that like Megaforce really isn't that bad. It's just Super Megaforce kind of like takes it down, and so like by proxy, you don't really like Megaforce too much. But yeah, I haven't watched it since it aired. Well, again, now it's Quantum Ranger. We need Past Rangers. Past Rangers were just, I would love seeing Past Rangers. Even as cameos, I wish there would be more cameos than just Tommy and Kimberly at the very end, especially because he ends up with Kat, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Do you think we'd be able to see a Lord Draken spin-off series anytime soon? I wish. Again, there was, and I guess it's not really that much of a secret anymore, apparently. But yeah, there was apparently going to be a coinless series, and from what I've heard, there was going to be a coinless series, but too much of it got leaked out and it got canned. So yeah, you want to talk about a Lord Draken series? That would have been it, man. It would have been a coinless series. That yeah. 2 questions. What are the chances for a Blaze and Roxy spinoff series? Ah, so sad. We're not going to get a spin-off of anything. If Dino Fury is the last season for the main series, they should go all out like RPM and have Billy as a mentor. Billy as a mentor would be really cool. I'd like to see Billy back in a mentor role just because of the way he was treated on the show. I'd really like to see him be able to come back kind of as a hero, you know, to get that respect on him that he deserves as a legendary ranger. The way he was wrote off, and you guys probably already know, but he was really harassed because of his sexuality and stuff on set, and that's why he quit. And I would love for him to be able to come back if possible, just to have that curtain call, just to be able to go out on his own terms with actually, well, yeah, that too. I'd love it. I don't think it's gonna happen just because and I'm sorry, the font is really small, but yeah, David's a union actor. It's probably not really gonna happen, but we can all hope, right? We can all hope, cross our fingers. Maybe one day it will happen. Catch stream. Oh, my chat's finally catching up. With Higgins as a showrunner. Ooh, doo doo. Guys, we need Blue Turbo Ranger. Oh, I'm finally, my chat is really, really slow, guys. I am finally catching up on stuff. My sister, 13-year-old, saw an episode of Mega Force, knew that the acting was a bit cringy. Oh, hey, Eric Lang got his Twitter back. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. I feel for David. Yost Pass, he's my legend, he's my idol. Yeah, he was so good that I really hope he would ever be able to come back. Yeah, Son of Sparta. Super Mega Force had too much weight on its back, and it failed. It isn't the worst in general, but it is the most annoying, if that makes sense. No, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. What if JDF isn't Dino Fury? We'd probably know already because he would have leaked it and posted clips on his Instagram. Nah. I don't know. I don't think he's in anything involved in Dino Fury because he's too busy with that, he's doing, like, Legend of the White Dragon right now. I think he has something else going on. So, I just don't see it happening logistically. Even if me just saying I don't think they would ask him back. Not in a bad way, like, oh man, they never ask him back. But, I don't know. They've been doing all these crossovers. Maybe. There isn't a big crossover film for Ryu Soja, is there? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. Of any and all, you know, if there'd be a crossover or anything that they could do that with. We'll see. We'll see. It needs Dino Fury needs to have some original fight scenes. Yeah, I'm really happy about the original choreography and stuff we've gotten in Beast Morphers. I feel like they're matching it perfectly. They're doing such a great. There is so. Oh, I think there's no major crossover with Ryu Soja. I want to see Scrazzle and Dino Fury. I want to see Scrazzle in everything now. I just want to see, like, Scrazzle would be in anything and everything. Oh, hey, look, the Illuminati's in here. I told you my chat was slow. I'm, like, scrolling. I'm finally seeing, hey, Illuminati's in here. They're the ones who said all of this news. I find it interesting they're shooting the movie and the series at the same time and same place. Wonder if they'll pop into the film for a cameo or vice versa. That is very interesting. So, yeah, New Zealand, if you weren't here for the beginning of the episode, I did say that Dino Fury, due to COVID and everything, New Zealand was very, like, do not come into our country. We have practically eradicated it. But there were some places that, or some shows that can film, and Power Rangers was greenlit as one of them. And the fact that they're going to be doing both of them, I think it'd be great. And I don't know, like a production standpoint, but it would be really nice to have the people close to the ones doing the movie that do the show, that understand the heart and soul of the show. And maybe even though they're on the same small country, maybe that'll bleed over in any way. But now the Illuminati has me all excited because I wish that would happen. But thank you for commenting. I'm sorry I didn't get to see that earlier. Like the movie Flash cameo in Crisis. I didn't know what on Saban brand shows. No, I didn't. So Jaden's got some interesting about like SAG afters and stuff about working on there. Ooh, it's been maybe especially original American Battleizer. That'd be neat. They have so many arms though. Like I could see an American Battleizer, but they have so many armors. Imagine like just go back to Dino Charge, the zhunk, and like all the armors go on their arm. It's going to be a lot of the same thing. They're going to have the same armor change mode. So I don't know how they'd make. I mean, they would just have to not use them in order to put the Battleizer on them, but it would be fun. Your stream is amazing. Love Orange Ranger tape. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Good luck on your guys' stream tomorrow. They're streaming Saturday night as well, talking about all of this. All of this, basically. With that, we've, I don't want to say, we're not ending right here, but I think we've officially reached the end of the news. So from here on out, you want to chat? Is there anything you guys missed that you guys want to re-talk about? Or if there's anything that you're like, hey, what do you think about whatever? Yeah, now is the time. I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go watch Kamen Rider Z. It's been a long week. Oh no, I'm gonna probably try to watch one episode of Zet, and then I'm gonna catch up on Geo for the big stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's where I'm gonna be. Yeah, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm gonna be talking about Geo. Catch Team Kamen Rider. They're gonna have the links and stuff to everything. And then yeah, 4 o'clock PST is going to be, wait, so 6 o'clock Central Standard Time is going to be the pre-show, and then they're gonna have the how you win all of this stuff. Who owns the American rights to Metal Heroes? Oh, I feel like I should know this. Someone knows that. Illuminati. Somebody knows who owns the rights to it, because I feel like I've seen it. They were doing a lot of digging whenever Hasbro bought the brand, but I can't tell you off the top of my head. But they were digging through, like, who owns Metal Heroes, who owns, like, Mystic Knights, who owns whatever, trying to see. Ultraman 01 and said, this is fine. This is fine. Because Saban disgustingly paid the actors and crew low money. That is also true. San Diego Comic-Con at home is in 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know if we're really going to get anything out of it, but hope, I don't know, maybe. Maybe Boom or someone will do something. Thanks, Lance, for that. The movie, better get past Rangers. That would be awesome. Power Rangers action style games, like back in SNES. I mean, if you're okay, so action style, because I was gonna say, if you're just meaning like beat 'em ups, then we have Battle for the Grid, but you're probably meaning more like a platformer, like you're a Ranger and you can more. I'd love to have some more Power Ranger games. I'm just not, like, I need a single player Power Ranger game because I am not good at fighting games. You give me daggers and mystic powers and a raid and, like, I'll go kill Ragnarok. Oh, Ragnaros, not Ragnarok. Ragnaros by Fiber Be Purged. That's an old WoW joke. I feel really old right now, but I don't know where I'm going with this. My hair is all over. I, like, got out of the shower and I was like, wax! It's done. This is fine. Am I caught up on Zet? No, I'm not. I've only seen episodes 1 and 2. I've not seen 3 and 4 yet, so I'm still like, Hello, folks. What up, Toy Bounty Hunters? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, man, I want a single-player Power Ranger game. I'm just not a multiplayer fighting style game. I'm more of, like, me versus the environment, or if it's, like, PvP, you know, you're out and someone tries to gank you while you're on a quest, then that's one thing, but, yeah, Battle for the Grid is great. I'm not, like, I don't want to be trashing on Battle for the Grid because it's a really great fighting game. In fact, it's very, very high rated up there. Last year, people were rating it as the best fighting game of the year, beating out things like Mortal Kombat. So it's a great fighting game, but I just want something that I can pop on, play for 20 minutes, get through a level or something. And we had, what was the last one? It was for the 3DS. We had Super Mega Force. I think that might be the last, like, platform game that one. Yeah, like, they've tried to throw out so many Power Ranger games, but they're just not, I don't know, like Power Ranger All-Stars, that one's already folded. Legacy Wars is good. It's a fighting game, though. Yeah, man, I really want it. You know what's just funny is that I actually bought the Super Mega Force game for my 3DS, and I picked Gia, and I went through about half of the level, and I was like, okay, I'll probably get back to this later. And I have never played it since. So you're welcome, Bandai and Toys R Us, for the money. I feel so bad. I'm like, damn, I bought that game. I ain't playing it. Yeah, Cordell, I've seen people who don't even care for Power Rangers love the fighting game. There are people who are like, I don't know, but just, they're really, really awesome. M2 Digital Mortal Kombat. Oh, SNS games were the bomb. We need a game like Super Legends again. Yeah, man. Super Legends was. I did not get to. I didn't really get to play Super Legends. I've just heard really, really like that was a really fun game. I heard that the Dino Thunder game was bad because you were like running around as a dinosaur or something. Eddie Gazallian versus Chiplin. It just depends also who the writer. It's just gonna depend on who all the production crew is. It, but Eddie Gazalian from the stuff he did from RPM, I was a really big fan. Chiplin's done some really good stuff, and he was also involved in Ninja Steel. So, you know, I think it. I think it is what it is. You like him or not. I played Super Legends on PS2 and it was hot garbage. I didn't even know Dino Thunder had a game. I gotta go. Thanks, Jeffrey, for hopping in. I appreciate it. I wish I had dev skills. Yeah, I'm finally learning how to use Premiere Pro properly, so. I'm getting like, I got a logo and I got a new background, and yeah, I'm moving up, man. Something like that. Oh my gosh. Have you guys pre-ordered all that stuff? That Lightning Collection stuff today was yesterday? The day before? Oh my god. What day is it? What year is this? That's about how I feel for the most part. I have no idea. I don't know. Guys, I'm feeling like I'm just being silly at this point. I hardly remember the game. Jason Billy for Dino Fury. That would be great. Random question, but what writer show would you recommend? All of them? Here's the fun thing. Once you get to some of the later stuff like Double and O's and Forze, they have their own themes. So kind of pick what you're interested. Like, do you want to do like high school in space? Okay, Forze. Do you want to do dramatic and yet fun story with fruit samurais and the world is over? Then you want Gaim. Gaim and Build are my two favorite seasons, so I'd always recommend them. But if you want just a good taste of writer, really like Double is a great show. O's, I don't know, man. Any of them, any of the last shows, just pick one up. Look at what I always do with the show if I want to watch, and I'm not sure which show to watch. I will watch the first episode of like 2 or 3 and kind of get feeling, for the vibe of them, and then I just pick which one. Did my internet go out? Oh nope, I think it hesitated for a second. Vampires in 2 Ears, Kiva. Absolutely. Do you like, well, Build isn't really about building. Well, he builds a new world, but that's spoilers. Ghost isn't quite actually about Ghost. Where could I watch? Anyway, I can't find it on YouTube aside from Kuga F1. Let's see. There is, first off, Tokusatsu. You can find your, Kuga is there. You can find the entire series of Kuga is gonna be there, and I obviously always want to support the official streams and the official releases. If you look in the notes in the comment or in the notes below, you're gonna see a website, and it's KD, and you're gonna see that. And if you click on it, it's gonna take you to Toku Paradise, and that should be a very good place for you to get started with about anything you need. Am I glitching in and out, chat? Kind of wondering if I'm Tokusatsu. Yeah. Okay, Tokusatsu, Pluto TV. If you have Tubi TV has Kuga, there are a lot of just throwing out what a lot of these are. There's a lot of free TV shows, TV stations out there, like Pluto TV and stuff, and there's just a ton of channels, and like one of them is Tokusatsu, and from there they show a lot of stuff. Or you could just go to tokusatsu.com, and they'll have like their whole lineup and stuff. But they've got Sentai on there, they're getting Rider on there, and coming in November they're gonna have Ultraman on there. It's gonna have the 3 like pillars of our Tokusatsu. I'm not gonna say of all Tokusatsu, but of what we know and love as Tokusatsu. It's gonna have those, so I think it's it's gonna be very, very amazing. So please stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't already, please make some plans. Watch Heisei Generations Forever. The more pull up the stream, put it. Even if you're busy, just pull it up while you're doing dishes or whatever. Just the more views we can have on it, the better it's going to be, and the more Kamen Rider that we might be able to get. Amazon's is on Amazon, actually. I think Amazon Prime, if you have it, it's on there. Yo, Tokusatsu, when's Garo coming? Man, maybe that'll be next. Maybe that'll be next. I've seen like the first 3 episodes of Agaro, and that's it. But I'm still working on getting an Ultraman right. Is the Harrison Ford of Power Rangers? Maybe. Oh, but guys, you know what? It's almost about 10:30 my time, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Before you leave though, if you please hit the like button on this video, it would really help out YouTube suggesting it to other people. I really appreciate you guys staying till the end. I've had a crazy week, but talking to you guys was just always makes me feel better, right? Oh, and I have Izu nails. I've painted my nails like Izu. Great tip. Go from Forza to Amazon's. No, don't do that. Don't. Amazon's is very dark, so be careful with that. Guys, I'm gonna head this out. I love you all. Thank you so much for being part of this. I hope you have a very happy and safe weekend. I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central for a amazing panel talking about Geo, and then at 6 and 7 is Heisei Generations Forever. It's gonna be amazing. Thank you all. I love you. Have a great night. And if no one's told you yet, you're awesome. Be safe out there. Mwah.